Hi, Ashlyn. My name's Monica. I'm one of the social workers here in the clinic. Why don't you tell me what brought you in for today?
So lately I've just been really tired. I haven't been sleeping. I don't really eat. I don't have an appetite. And usually I'm really outgoing and outspoken, and I just haven't really been myself lately.
Okay. And you said it's been about 3 weeks. Can you think of something that caused that or an incident that may have happened?
Yeah, my dog died. I had my dog for about 6 years, and she died about 3 weeks ago.
I'm really sorry to hear that. Was it sudden? Was it an accident?
It was an accident. Someone just knocked on my door and told me that they had found her outside and she wasn't responsive.
Okay. I'm really sorry to hear that. How long did you say you had her?
For about 6 years.
Okay, so that's a good amount of time.
Yeah.
So, I think what I heard you say is you've had no energy, no motivation, your appetite's changed, poor sleep. How much sleep would you say that you're getting?
Well, probably about 4 hours total.
Okay, restless sleep, or do you
Yeah.
feel rested, restless?
Yeah, it's restless. I wake up a bunch of times in the middle of the night. I really have a hard time just staying asleep.
Okay. What do you usually do when you feel like that?
Usually I just lay in bed and then my mind starts to wander, and then one thought leads to another, and then I just can't go back to sleep.
Okay. And what about throughout the day? How's your concentration throughout the day at work? And
It's usually really good, but lately as I'm working on something, I'll get distracted. I'll start thinking about something else. I'll lose focus, and then I start working on a different task, and it's just a mess.
okay. So I want to change it up a little bit here. Would you be okay if we worked on an exercise?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of mindfulness practice?
No.
Okay, so the idea behind mindfulness is that you will be in the moment and be present for what's going on right here. And it's hopefully something that once we're done today, you'll come back a couple more times, but you'll be able to use throughout the day and hopefully will help you with this. How does that sound?
That sounds good.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a raisin.
Okay.
All right, don't look at the raisin, but I want you to tell me or think about how it feels, how it smells, how it tastes. You don't actually have to taste it. How it feels when you manipulate it with your hands. Just do that for a minute. All right, so now I want you to tell me about the raisin.
So, it feels really wrinkly, really dry at touch. Smell, I don't really smell anything. Maybe like a grape or something. Yeah, it's just really rubbery.
Okay, think about how your hands feel while you're touching it. Okay, now describe that for me.
So when you first gave it to me, I kind of like gripped it. But then as I started to feel it, my touch loosened. It was just, I don't know, easy to do, I guess.
Okay. So now what that was that we just did is a mindfulness practice. It's a mindfulness technique. What it does is it makes you focus all of your attention and all of your energy into thinking about that one thing that's right there, right now in your hand. So you're not expanding energy, thinking about what you did yesterday, thinking about your dog, thinking about your work stress. All you're doing is focusing all of your energy right here on this one item. Tell me how your body felt while you were doing that.
Just kind of relaxed. Yeah, I think that's the best word to describe it.
Felt
Very
a little
relaxed.
different.
Not
Okay.
as tense and tight.
Okay. So this just this one small item, so you can keep holding it. Just one small item here actually allows you to see that when you take the time to actually put yourself in the moment and think about what you have going on right now, it kind of gets all those other things out of your mind. So are you okay if we do one more exercise before you go today? All right. So for this exercise, what I want you to do is, okay, so now I want you to tell me about something that is stressful for you or something that stresses you out. And then I want you to tell me something positive. It can be before work, after work, during work. So go ahead.
So something stressful at work. Well, I work in a really high ops tempo office, so the most stressful thing is probably having to prepare reports that I then have to go and brief the wing commander about. That's probably the most stressful thing right now that I have to deal with. And then something you said that's relaxing?
Something that's positive that happens throughout the day, before, after, during work, anything.
So that would probably be going for a run after work. That's the most positive, relaxing thing that I look forward to every day.
Okay. So now I want you to think about how your body felt when you told me about how you felt while you were stressed at work.
I felt myself get really tense. I just tightened my hands and made them into fists, and I just started to feel like panicky.
Okay. Now think about how your body felt when you were talking about going for your run after work and how good it was going to feel because you look forward to it.
Very relaxed, not tense. I kind of felt my body just ease itself as I was talking about it, and I actually imagined myself out by the reservoir running, and that's my favorite place to run. So, yeah, I actually envisioned that.
So I actually noticed how your body changed from when you were talking about being stressed at work to actually going to do something that you like to do and something that you want to do. So did you feel your mind wandering at all while you were thinking about the stressful event or the positive event?
No, not as I was actively talking about it. No, I was able to focus.
Okay. And so what that exercise is designed to do is to kind of show you how your body reacts to how you think. So when you think about something stressful, your body gets tight, your hands get tight, you get a little tight in your chest, your shoulders lean forward a little more, and then when you're thinking about something positive, you actually relax a little bit, you took a deep breath, your hands relaxed. So this exercise is really designed to show you how to notice how you react to the different things throughout the day. So when you're stressed, you can notice that, all right, I feel myself getting tense, my mind's wandering, I'm trying to think about a million different things because I have so many things that are high demand. And then when you're thinking about the positive thing, you just felt relaxed, you looked even more comfortable, your hands weren't so tense. So with this, what you want to do is throughout the day, put yourself in the moment, be present, don't think about what you have going on tomorrow, don't think about the next 5 things you have to do. You want to just think about the one thing that you have to do right then and there. Finish that, move on to the next thing. And then if you feel yourself getting, feeling tense or, your hands getting tight, whatever, think about the raisin exercise. Maybe you need to hold a rock, something like that, to actually bring yourself back to the moment so you're not wondering, you're not feeling stressed, things like that. You actually want to put yourself in the moment, be present for what's going on right now, because you can't determine, you can't decide what's going to happen later. You have to be present right then and there for what you have going on throughout the day. Does that make sense?
It does.
Okay. And so with the mindfulness practice and the mindfulness-based cognitive therapy, it's actually a series of 8 different sessions. So this was just to give you an idea of what the therapy would be like if you did decide that you wanted to come back and do the mindfulness-based cognitive therapy with us here in the clinic. And we do this in a group setting. So right now it would be you and I think 3 other members. So is that something that you would actually be interested in doing or you would feel comfortable doing?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, perfect. So when we leave here today, we'll stop at the front and we'll get you set up for that group. Is there anything else you think you'd like to share or any other questions you might have?
No, not at this time.
All right. Well, I would just like to say thank you for coming into the clinic today. And I hope we were able to help a little bit when you go back to your work center. Like I said, think about being present, being in the moment. Use one of the exercises that we just practiced today. When you go to the group, you'll be able to take a few more of those things back to the clinic and really put yourself in a good space. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks.
So just to recap on the session that I just did with my client, what we chose to do was a mindfulness-based cognitive therapy session. Usually it's done in a group, not normally an individual session. But what I wanted to do with my client was make sure that she knew what mindfulness practice was and to do a technique to see if she would be interested in actually joining the mindfulness group. This therapy, like I said, is usually done in a group and it lasts for 8 sessions. But thank you for watching my video.